Well, hey, it's been a while. Look at the money, we finally got some money to go and buy a few cows. I'm just going to... What's he doing in the middle of the yard? There we go. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm just gonna... Oh dear. Just about muted my microphone in time. So, just setting these two guys off. One's just finishing drilling, and this one here is just gonna put the last of the fert on, so... Right, so we're gonna buy some cows anyway. We've got everything we need. I'm not sure what's ended up on video and what's not. So there we got plenty of grass. I didn't get all of the straw bales that I'd hoped for. Like a bit of a muppet. Oh, I've got two trailer loads. Look, so like a bit of a muppet, I'd left the chopper on the combine. He'd done most of that done most of 14 before I noticed. But hey, we've got a few here. So I've blown a bit of straw in. I've filled the trough as much as it lets me. I've bought this thing, so if I try and fill it now, it just says maximal capacity of the feeding trough suffices to feed the animals for 6 days, which is good considering there's no animals in there. So let's buy a few. I forget how much they are. I was going to buy about 50. Yeah, we got plenty of money. I'll do this on my pad, it's a little bit quicker. Just gotta keep tapping the button. So since I filled the the grass, the forage wagon that's over by the sheep, I just filled the sheep trough up again. I think we've got 100 sheep, and it's still at 64%. So I'm not sure whether, silly as it sounds, I'm not sure whether they eat much more once you go over so many animals. But only 300 eat. I might buy another. I don't want to buy too many cows because I know firsthand how much work it is. I might buy another 50 sheep though, to be fair. Yeah, let's go for it. Reminds me of the days playing the ZX Spectrum years and years ago. It was what's that old game called now? Daley Thompson's Decathlon. You used to have to press Z and X alternating as quick as you can, and I think C was like action, so it was like you had Z and X. You'd sprint your character, then press C to do the long jump, or at a certain time to throw the javelin, or whatever. It was a bit cray. Hey, so we've got a few cows dottering around the place now. I've still got the horns. So this is going to get us a bit more money, and we're going to get some manure and some slurry out of it as well. So it's all good. Where's my money going? Oh, I think he's probably run out. Yeah, because if you see on the left, the New Holland, he's got the fertilizer spinner on the back, and because it's not saying anything, he's just a hired worker, and he's at 0%, so he's just buying it. He's just using it straight out the bank by the look of it. So I don't know how much these hold, to be honest. Animals, straw, and mixed ration. We'll see if we can. Oh, hang on, I haven't got a loader over here. I just thought. Can you? I just thought, can you mulch a bale? As silly as it sounds. Should we give it a go? You probably can't. No. I thought that was wishful thinking. So they've got some. They got some mixed ration anyway. I put one full load from this vehicle in there, so that should be enough to bring the production up to 100%. I'd have thought. And then when we get the rest of the equipment over here, we can load a bit more. Which is when he's finished with the fert, really. I can run the tractor back. So we've still got 100 grand and we've still got some wood chips. The world is our oyster, so what should we do? So my plan was, while I was waiting for everyone to finish that field, I've been slowly taking all the trees off this little bit of land, which isn't actually a field. But it's, like I say, it's big enough just to get the grass for these sheep. Now that I've bought a few more sheep, I'm just going to see if I can top the trough up a bit more, so we won't have to worry anytime soon. There we go. So like I say, I still think that was either the original or the second load of grass that was. So we're getting there with the trees anyway. That I forget what difficulty I'm playing this on, but it's there's some good money in them, to be fair. Woo. Thought the tractor was going to go over then. So I think I took a trailer earlier and it was something like 110,000 I got. And I don't know whether you get more money for leaving the single lengths in as long as you can get them, if you know what I mean. I know when you buy the Scorpion thing, you can cut them to 6 or 10 metres. I can't remember what the longest is now, 6 metres I think. And I don't know whether you get less money for chopping them up shorter, if you know what I mean. So we'll just cut a few down anyway. Yep, there's always one, isn't there? So if you're using the Xbox 360 pad, it's just up on the D-pad to bring out the chainsaw. I haven't actually no, I don't think there's actually a, cause when you press control on the keyboard you can crouch, can't you? You can say cut this right at the ground like that, but I don't think there's actually a pad on button on the pad unless it's got a modifier on it. I actually prefer doing this with a mouse so you can turn a bit quicker. So my internet woes are still ongoing. I've messaged them again today. And there's a lot of similar, well, there's a lot of people with exactly the same fault. And there doesn't seem to be many people on the forum that have actually had the problem sorted out. Come on, cut it. So now I'm thinking we might be easy to get a new ISP. Try somebody else. Where's the telehandler? I'm sure I had this telehandler last time I recorded the video, didn't I? I mean, it's been a couple of days. My memory's like a sieve. There we go. Gently does it. And we can actually pick up the we can actually use this telehandler to pick up the very, very long ones as well. But the problem is when you put them in, because they're so long, obviously they don't sit and they tip out. What I've done in the past, I've put a couple of the really long ones on the bottom, then put a load of short ones to weigh them down, so they stick off. But they always catch the road, and they get stuck in the road, and it kind of glitches into the road and throws all the logs out the lorry. So lesson learned. I don't bother with that anymore. I'll just chop them up into reasonably easily handleable. Get my words out. Handleable. Is handleable a word? It's been a long day. Oh, look at the state that you always miss them, don't you? This is what I like about the little trees. It's just no hassle. Bada bing, bada boom. It's even easy when we. I'm not sure whether I'll actually buy the scorpion thing to chop them down on this game at least. But it makes life a lot easier. So I've missed a bit on that one as well, look. That's a bit of a problem when you're using the gamepad. Your movement's a lot slower, so you're not kind of doing the same job as when you're using the mouse. Hopefully we can get this one straight on. He says. There we go, look at that. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. That's probably about as long as I cut them, to be fair. I don't really mess around with them much longer. This map, it's actually quite nice because everywhere, like, especially from this field, it's just one road. A nice straight wide road. Oh my god, I've missed some on that one as well. Like if you play the Björnhelm map, you've got that winding road, haven't you, going up to the lumberyard. And like I say, the amount of times I've had trees and trunks glitch into the road there, it's beyond a joke, really. Wonder if this will balance in there. No, it'll probably roll off on it. So I shifted those 3 big trees near the farm as well. So they're gone. Oh, he's got a fair way. He'll be a while. This one's finished short, hasn't it? So like I say, if you're doing weird angled fields like this, pay is just start it in the in the short and let them work to the long, and he'll keep going then. I'm loving this mod. I'm really enjoying this. It's the 220. I suppose the only real difference is between the models, isn't it? So, you know, the T. Have they got T4s? T4, T5s. They've definitely got T5s. Mods. Yeah, they got T4s, 55 horsepower. So that's the one. Oh, and I bought the. You've just seen it, haven't you, on the drop? I bought the little new JCB. I might have mentioned. I'm going to sneeze again. No, just give me a sec. Oh dear me. Might have mentioned it before, but I accidentally drilled some sugar beet in the middle of the maize field, which is up by the biogas. So I bought the the smallest topper and beet harvester, the trailed one, and it wouldn't fit on that black tractor. And I think that was I was in a, what else did I had? I think I had the 80 horsepower was still on a drill. I think I was cultivating with the New Holland. And the black tractor couldn't. I forget what it was. I think the black tractor was over the other end of the map or something silly like that. And I thought, well, no, sorry, the cultivated tractor was over the other end of the map. And I'd driven the black tractor all the way from the shop to the field. And when I dropped the topper in, it wasn't topping the sugar beet. And then I think I put it on the 80 horsepower just to try it, and it worked. So I thought, well, we're about due a bit of an increase in power, so I bought that. And I think that is actually my favourite tractor in the game. To be fair, I love that little tractor. Or possibly the big, is it 320 case? So, well, the productivity hasn't moved. I suppose because I'm drilling, everything's on single time. So, just for the purpose of this video, then I think that'll do for the logging. I'll just take these and sell them, and you can get an idea what sort of money we're getting. The stump grinders over here. That's one of the reasons I don't really like to cut the stumps so short. If you cut them off flush with the ground, sometimes you miss them, and then when you're trying to work the field, they're still there. So I'm not saying I'm going to put anything else but grass on that little. I mean, it's not even a proper little field, but I'm pretty sure my course play is still messed up. Yeah, I haven't messed with it since the last time I tried to sort it out. I was looking at the what was it? There's something on the XML file. There's a courseplay XML, isn't there? And something on there was corrupt, and I cut some of the good bits out and tried that, and I deleted the lot and tried a fresh new one, because if there is an XML file there, it regenerates one next time you load the game, I suppose. And it regenerated it, but it just still wouldn't save. So I think I need to do a bit more reading the forums and whatnot and trying to sort the problem out. maybe even post my my data to them, I suppose. So that's another thing I love about this map. You can just drive over the thing and they disappear. That one at Bjornhelm doesn't, does it? It's like, I used to have a tractor with a front loader, either lugging, or I'd just leave it at the train yard ready and just give the trailer a bit of a tip, and it'd push them all out. So what did we earn then? Nearly 13. What was we on? About 104, wasn't we? So about 24, 25. So when the train goes, anyway, we shall get another figure. I think it's I can't remember whether I'm on normal or easy mode, to be honest. So if it's on easy, it doubles your money, doesn't it? Either way, we will see. I know it takes a few minutes, but like especially some of these where they're really close, and all you've got to have is a loader. I mean, look at them, there's some massive trees. All you've got to do is get a loader and a chainsaw. It takes seconds really, and before you know it, takes a lot of the pressure off, you know, having to wait and trying to run grain different places on the when you get the high demand and whatnot. But the one thing I don't like about this so much is money very quickly becomes a non-issue. It doesn't matter what you do, even if you're farming just for grain. It just seems on hard mode. It just seems like you've always got money. You know, there's no. I suppose there's no simulation on the finance side of it, is what I'm saying. But there's no challenge to, like, you know, you'd think, I don't know, maybe the tractors have a life expectancy and they'd have like maintenance costs or things, you know, like say every 4 harvests or something you've got to buy a new set of tyres on the road tractor because it's rubbed them off, you know, or certain tractors break down and you get costs to you know, either recover them or fix them or whatnot. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking a bit too into it, but I think the money's a bit, like I say, it's never tight. And I suppose I'm like this. I'm playing on easy modes or normal, whatever it is, just so it doesn't take me long to do things, to, you know, to put them out, just to make a bit of a series out of it. But I normally, when I'm playing single player on my own for my own purposes, and not because I'm trying to do a different job every time I'm uploading a video or anything like that. I just put it on hard mode, and you know, I might cut a few trees down at the start just to get a couple of things, or just ease the finances. But it's very quickly, you know, within 20 hours of playing the game, you're really comfortable. You're really comfortable for money. I mean, I've got 130 grand in the bank now, just for here, and like I say, I've got a sugar beet harvester at the biogas, which is sat there doing nothing at the moment. So we've got that Stewart trailer, we've got all of the grass equipment. This tractor was 270 grand, you know, and it goes on and on and on. 220 for the New Holland over there. We should have finished by now, actually. Yeah. You know, before you know it, you can have anything that you want, and there's only so many things that you need. Like I say, you don't need the plough unless you want to do it, or unless you're expanding your fields. But now that I've took the 24,873 pounds. So we'll call that 25 grand, and that was what, 2 trees. So I'm going to call that for a short one this time, and next time hopefully we can But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this tractor back across to the farm, I think. Put the front loader back on it, and then maybe next time we can set about feeding the cows and you know, sorting everything that side of the farm out. It might also... I wonder whether I'll have the money to sell that combine and get another one. Maybe, possibly not, to be honest. 250 grand's not going to buy us a lot, is it, in terms of combines? It's like it's not going to be better than what we've got, to be fair. So I'll leave her at that. I'll go and take this tractor back across. I'll give it a wash off, and hopefully next time we can start feeding the cows and do that then. So, right, I shall leave you at that. Tatty bye.